abierta. Amor, amor, quiero que me vuelvan a mirar tus ojos. Amor, 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 quiero volver a besar tus labios rojos. ¿Cómo no acordarme de ti? ¿De qué manera olvidarte? Si todo me recuerda a ti y en todas partes estás tú. Sin una rosa estás tú, sin cada respirar estás tú. ¿Cómo te voy a olvidar? ¿Cómo te voy a olvidar? Si besando la cruz estás tú, rezando una oración estás tú. ¿Cómo te voy a olvidar? ¿Cómo te voy a olvidar? Si te clavaste aquí en mi corazón y de amor has llenado mi alma. Si tu sangre corre por mis venas y mi sangre me hace estremecer, yo contigo. Amor, 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 quiero que me vuelvan a mirar tus ojos. Amor, 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 quiero volver a besar tus labios rojos. ¿Cómo no acordarme de ti? ¿De qué manera olvidarte? Si todo me recuerda a ti, en todas partes estás tú. Sin una rosa estás tú, sin cada respirar estás tú. ¿Cómo te voy a olvidar? ¿Cómo te voy a olvidar? Si besando la cruz estás tú, rezando una oración estás tú. ¿Cómo te voy a olvidar? ¿Cómo te voy a olvidar? Si te clavaste aquí en mi corazón y de amor has llenado mi alma. Y tu sangre corre por mis venas y mi sangre me hace estremecer, y yo contigo.
Wacky Wednesday. Wacky Wednesday.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Unfiltered. The real deal. No pre-planning. No chingaderas. Straight up from the bill.
Wacky Wednesday.
B-Town's very own.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Here's your host, Bumper Gomez.
Thank you, Eddie. I can't talk until I get the standing ovation, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Bumper's Wacky Wednesday, live from the cold-ass city of San Antonio, Texas. We're here in the studio. You guys, maybe some of y'all got the word. Maybe you just got an email that you don't have to go into work tomorrow because down here in Texas, when it's cold, rain, people just they just don't know what to do, and a lot of people just say, you know what, stay home. So hopefully you got that call. I know I don't work tomorrow, so yeah, you guys are in for a treat tonight. A lot of things going on in Tejano music. I got there's so many things that I want to talk about, but we only have about this much time to talk about them. One thing that I want to bring to you guys' attention, right, is just today I just saw that finally, the city of San Antonio, the capital of Tejano music, is finally going to have its own, not Hall of Fame, but like a history museum, right? They're going to have a museum dedicated to Tejano music. I'm sure Conjunto music, everything that falls underneath that branch is going to be in there. So if you're an artist, or maybe you've been around the industry for a long time and you got those things, don't throw them away yet. Don't sell them. Hold on to them, because I'm here. So I'm pretty sure here pretty soon they're going to be reaching out to people. If you got any kind of artifacts, they're going to be asking for all that stuff to bring in, and something for our people to go and see our culture. It's in living color, vibrant. It's going to be cool that it's here in San Antonio. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully I can get with the people and get involved with that somehow, some way. So yeah, that's big news, you know, for Tejano music. Also. Eddie, what else do we have this last week? We got the Caballero Cookers coming up here pretty soon in a couple of weeks. If you guys don't know that, it's the kickoff to the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. So we're looking forward to that. A bunch of country music, a bunch of Tejano music. It's a good time and great food and cold beer. Don't get no better than that. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome to another episode of Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. We love that you're with us. And whether you're watching on YouTube, whether you're watching on Facebook, thank you guys so much for being with us. We only ask one thing, and that's to like, subscribe, and share. And if you're one of those fancy people on YouTube and you actually got like a login, hit the bell, man. Subscribe like that. Hit the bell so that way when we go live, it'll notify you that we're live and you guys can catch all the lives. And you know what, man? To all the people who watch the show past Wednesdays, a lot of people who work at nights, and I get truck drivers hit me up like, dude, I drive in the middle of the night, so I don't ever get to watch it live, but thank you for giving me 2 hours of entertainment. So to all the truckers, man, to my good friend Steven is out there, United States Navy, trucking along, all the truckers who listen to our show, thank you guys so much. And to everybody, hopefully where you're at, I think, the whole United States, I think it's cold. Even Florida, it's cold, man. Yeah. Right? Even in the state of Florida, it's cold. I saw some of my people in Florida making caldito, and that don't usually happen unless it's cold. Did y'all eat any caldito this week?
Oh yeah.
No.
No.
No. I had caldo yesterday. I had some today for lunch. Chingo de caldo. New Year. And before I forget, a big shout out to my good friend, Mr. Rick Balderrama, for the cool beanie. It's good. It got a couple of years on it, but it's still kicking ass and taking names. Right? Tejano ain't dead, baby. So un saludos to Rick Balderrama. Thank you for the beanie. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, right? These guys, you're in for a treat, bro. These guys are going to take us on a roller coaster ride. Ladies and gentlemen, los camaradas del... Let me say that again. Ladies and gentlemen, los camaradas del norte.
Yo tengo una yaquecita que quise mucho en Sonora. que cuando ella baila cumbia, el que la ve se enamora. Y yo tengo una yaquecita que quise mucho en Sonora, que cuando ella baila cumbia, el que la ve se enamora. Ay, mi yaquecita, ay, mi yaquecita, tú tienes un cuerpo hermoso que parece sirenita. Ay, mi yaquecita, ay, mi yaquecita, tú tienes un cuerpo hermoso que parece sirenita.
I told you, man, these dudes are bad, bro. These dudes are bad. So, again, welcome to the episode of Bumpers Wacky Wednesday here with my good friend, Los Kamaradas Del Norte. All the way from Carrizo Springs, by way of Crystal City, by way of Batesville.
Fuimos through Batesville, Pearsall, y lo...
So, Chingatol area? You picked everybody up on the way over here?
We checked in with the deputies on the way over here. También nos pararon.
Yeah, hey, I want to give a shout out to the deputies that let my homie go. Right? He's like, hey, you going to Bumpers Wacky Wednesdays, camarada mío? Y'all the camarada, vámonos, you good, right? Is that how it went?
Mm-hmm.
Benny, man, well, welcome to the episode, brother. I really appreciate you guys coming from Carrizo, coming out here and hanging out with us here at Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. You know, all weekend I was thinking, like, man, I like to tell people, you know, once I finish one show, that Thursday or Friday, if I already know that, you know, who's coming, I start trying to get into that vibe, right? I try to get into their music, and bro, all the cumbias, hombre, it's like, it's a party, dude. It's a party, man. And there's already a lot of people on here talking about these dudes jam. I did front of the house for them. These dudes rock. So that's badass. Benny, before we start, you introduce the guys, man, por favor.
My name is Jeff. Yo me llamo Benny Rocha, originally from Carrizo Springs, Texas, accordion y voz. Y luego Mike Cisneros, Big Mike, from Crystal City, Texas. He's a drummer, pero también toca bass, toca bajo, te toca a ti si quieres también. For a certain price.
Wow,
price.
Mike, like that, dog.
It's
like
expensive,
that.
though. He's cheap. He charges me chingos, dude.
Depends on the pay.
If it's a Sunday, más baratito.
There you go.
Hello, Matt Luna también, all the way from Pearsall. Mathis, originally from Mathis, Texas. Bajo sexto y voz también. Y tenemos a Larry Luna, el mero gallero, all the way from Batesville, Texas.
Hey, dude, I was talking to Larry, like, Batesville, Texas. ¿Cómo se llamaba the show where el vato ran the hotel and he would kill the guest?
Oh, that was the Bates Motel, ¿no se llamaba?
Oh, Bates Motel. Yo quería que era Bates.
Era mi tío.
Era mi tío. I was like, damn, bro. That's crazy, man. So, Mathis, Texas, huh?
Mathis, Texas, yes, sir.
Born and raised there?
Born and raised in Mathis.
Puro pirate el vato.
Pirate. Yes, sir.
Damn, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I thought mi city living way.
You said.
You saw it. Yeah, you know it right there. Right? We go to Mathis or go to Corpus.
Yep.
That's the only time we see Mathis.
I heard they're going to rename Lake Corpus Christi to Lake Mathis despuésito de...
Really?
Mm-hmm. Dijo
Well,
Trump. Dijo Trump.
Oh, Benny, we got a comedian, bro. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, well, what do you think of that, bro? We don't ever do politics here, but what do you think of changing the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America?
Whatever it takes for me to pay $3 for eggs, man, I don't care, whatever. He said the prices are going to go down for...
As soon as they change the name?
As soon as they change the name.
Yeah.
It may immediately go down.
Make brisket cheap again.
Hey, you're not lying, bro. You're not lying. But eggs, dude, you're right, dude. Everything's expensive, man.
Yep.
Benny, so Los Camaradas, dude, how long has Los Camaradas del Norte been established?
Total, about 2 years, a little over 2 years now. Total. The way you see it now, about 2 years.
2 years.
We started out and had kind of did a couple of gigs here for just to pasar el tiempo. And then we actually got together and decided to get moving and buy equipment and all that stuff about 2 years ago.
So you can, it's good to say que todos eran camaradas and you just like y'all were just jamming together and like, hey, how did you come up with the name Los Camaradas?
Epi Martinez, Conguero, he was with Ellie. He's the one that had the name. He helped us out for some gigs and stuff when we first started, and it was his idea to have to come up with the name.
And he let you have the name?
We took it. he said it, and we kept it.
There you go, man. Hell yeah, man.
Send me a bill at the end.
No, it's all good. No, man. I like I said, I listened to the music all weekend. Awesome cumbias, and not just a specific cumbia, right? Like you guys touched it all. You know what I'm saying? You guys. I mean, what was that one? Los Angeles de Charlie or Los Angeles Azules?
Los Angeles Azules, yeah.
Azules, right? And that's a whole nother different vibe, but you put your own little taste on it, man.
Yep. Yeah.
Is that a song that you grew up listening to, and you were just like, hey, man, I want to redo this one, or how did that come about?
I think that's usually how it happens. It will hear a song and hey, let's try that one and put it together and try it out and try to make it sound más norteñón, and so that people can dance, so our raza can dance it, you know.
So Benny, you know, here on the show we like to talk about the genre, and you know we get into some deep discussions. I've had some very deep discussions with people like Gary Hobbs, and I just say Gary Hobbs because anytime he's on another show, he's always ready to call me out and be like, "This is for Bumper." He likes to disagree, and you know we talk about, you know, the genre que es Tejano, but I think you guys more fall under the new estilo, right? Like the new style that I think more people are going to, right? Like to me, it's not Tejano, it's not hardcore norteño. It's kind of like a blend. Would you agree or disagree?
Yeah, I think live, a lot of what we do, the music that we choose is very norteño, but based on, I think, vocally, the upbringing that we had, a huevo, se te sale lo tejano, like the way we phrase, because you hear the norteño, we were talking about earlier, I can't roll my R's because I'm tongue-tied, I have ADHD, so... I didn't drink. Remember I told you I haven't drank in 2 weeks. Me pegó la ADHD.
Ay, Diosito de mi vida.
I think that's what it comes down to is the way we phrase, the way we say things, because we're from. I was raised in English, Spanish, right, with the speaking Tex-Mex. So
right.
I will se te sale. It doesn't matter how hard you try. You have to really adjust to be able to sing those songs the way they were originally sang, and you get caught. You know?
I think, you know, at the end of the day, where we're at, sometimes I'm proud to be Tejano. I'm proud to support Tejano music. I'm like we say here in Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, keeping Tejano relevant. And we throw the word Tejano. We throw it so much. But I've had conversations with people like Johnny Ramirez, who, you know, different promoters, and sometimes I think that the name sometimes should go away. I know I'll probably catch some slack from some fans like, what do you mean you have your shit says Tejano ain't dead, baby? But I just think that you guys are from Crystal City, from Carrizo, right? From Batesville. Like, it's Texas.
We're all Tejanos.
We're Tejanos. But I think sometimes the label pisses people off. Right, they could be like a pro norteño person, right? Or they could be, I don't like that. That's too Mexicano. I like Tejano, more keyboards, right? But I think Tejano music here lately, I mean, the accordion is accordion and keyboards mixed together. I mean, a lot of groups have them. So where I'm going with it is, how do you feel? How do you feel about labels and stuff like that?
And I can go on and on. I think for me personally, I think for the band, the position for the band is call us whatever you want, just call us. You know what I mean?
There you go. And that's where I'm going with. Like, I think if we got rid of the word, it's just like, hey, dude, the Kamaradas Del Norte are coming. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's go to the name, because I just said it out loud. Like, Kamaradas Del Norte. The minute I hear any group Del Norte, esos vatos son mexicanos. They're right. And so when, I kept seeing los camaradas, but then when I think I don't know when it was, maybe 3 or 4 months ago, I saw one of your videos and it said los camaradas del norte. I was like, pues, chingado, okay, esos vatos son de Monterrey or what the deal, But no, you guys are here from Texas, but just the name, right? Just the name could throw people off.
Yeah, I mean, and that's not the intention. I think it was more just that's the style of music we play and the style of music that we enjoy listening to. And like you said earlier, I think the when we talk about genres and all that stuff, what hasn't gone away or hasn't faded at all, if anything, your big norteño bands are charging more than they were before. You know what I mean? So somebody told me that, I can't remember who it was. I was having a conversation with we were in Eagle Pass, one of the managers for one of the bands, and he said the position that was, he talked to one of the big norteños, Carnales or who it was, one of their managers, and said, since the new wave of groups that are in now, these cumbia bands that are playing, that you're seeing on TV and stuff, right? That manager said, if they can charge this much, and we were here before, then we deserve to charge this much. And that was those big norteño bands. I mean, they're charging. You're not getting them in dance halls. In other words, they're playing arenas, they're playing
Stuff like that, yeah.
So that music has not faded, has not gone away. You can go back and get something from 1978 Ramon and listen to it, and everybody's gonna know. Everybody knows the song.
Oh no, for sure. And that music, living a good part of my life in California, that music bangs over there too.
Nationwide.
When I would put on a Palominos or I would put on a Maz or any of that, like I would be at the beach in California and I'd have a speaker and I'd put that music on. And if you're like in LA or you're in Orange County where there's chingo de raza, people are like, hey,
What is that?
what is that? You know what I mean? I'm like, what do you mean? It's Palominos, dude, Maz. Like, you don't know Joe Lopez? Like, And they're like, nah, Charlie, like, we don't know that. Put some Chalino Sanchez on, right? What are your...
Okay, but saying that now going back to the Tejano.
Okay.
So, you from California, do you tell them this is Tejano music?
I do.
Because whenever I was on tour with other bands that I played with, when we were touring the U.S. and Mexico, so when we would go up to Michigan, up north, up there, Indiana, Washington, no matter what, it didn't matter who it was, we were still considered Tejano. It didn't matter if it was Macizo. I've been with Macizo, I've been with Chelilares, Albert Zamora. So it didn't matter who it was, we were still Tejano.
Regardless
because
of
we were from Texas.
Right.
So that's kind of where, so if you're in a different state, it didn't matter what genre, it didn't matter what genre we were. We had keyboards or we had accordion, it was still Tejano. So, and that's what I try to tell people, because even in Mexico, even Macizo is still considered Tejano. They're not considered Norteño. So it's still.
Coito will fight if you call him that.
Well, he's the one that showed a lot of what I knew. I learned from Coito and Brian.
Yeah.
But and he'll tell you that's what they consider any band that's from Texas is Tejano.
Regardless.
Yeah, I think to us it's mostly the Texas people that we have that fight that, oh no, you're Tejano, you're Norteño, and it's only the Texas people.
It's only us.
It's only us in Texas.
Entre nosotros,
yeah, entre
right?
nosotros nomás.
That's crazy, man. Well, I'm just happy you guys are here, bro. Mm-hmm. When I see this, you guys are in for a good time, man. Sure, what do you do in the band?
Well, I used to play bajo, but then we needed a conga player because the guy was having surgery. So we got Matthew on the vocals and bajo, so I jumped into the congas.
Animador.
That's the one word I can't say, dude. People know it. I don't even try to say it.
The animator.
Pero me quedo dormido sometimes. Me quedo dormido.
Really? You're supposed to be the most hype guy, ready to rock and roll.
Larry.
Oh man. So 2 years you put the band together. You guys play all over the place? What's the furthest you guys have played from outside of Carrizo in that area?
I've been to West Texas, Round Rock, Abilene.
Round Rock, Abilene.
Yeah.
Dude, Abilene hasta la, right? Abeline's far, dude.
Right.
It's the road, too. It's a lonely road, man.
Bro, I've never... we took the family to Rio Doso, New Mexico for Thanksgiving, and that was my very first time ever driving towards West Texas. Because, being in the military, when I would go to California, I would just go west to El Paso, Las Cruces, Phoenix, you know what I mean, Yuma, and then going to San Diego, you know what I'm saying? I never had driven like what we consider West Texas, and I got to just drive through there. Chingo de aceite, dude. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's a whole different landscape. Like everything is different, very desolate, very very open. Playing here in South Texas and playing there, is there a difference? And the crowd?
Not really, man. I mean, I think as what it takes to get them dance, I think the approach for musico-wise, right, you go and kind of get pretty quick. You let's start with a cumbia, una ranchera, algo norteño, algo, and then, hey, esta gente le gusta, let's stick to that or whatever. So, I mean, for musician-wise, if you carry a pretty good repertoire, you play whatever.
Hey, Benny, so it's safe to say you guys don't use do you guys use a playlist or no?
We have one.
A set list? You use a set list?
But it's never followed.
It depends on the crowd.
We were waiting for him. Well, no. That's what makes you guys a great band, man, because there's probably some bands like, hey, dude, here's a set list. That's what we're doing. If you get out there, you get out there, so no. But if you're a band that reads the crowd and you're there to please the crowd, well, that's different, bro. Like, hey, you know what? Skip these two, but they're not biting on that. You know what I mean? And so, are you guys with the record label, or you guys have done your own stuff independent?
Yeah, when we record there in Carrizo, we have a little studio set up that we record all our stuff on, and no label, nothing.
Yellowstone Studios.
Yellowstone Studios. Es como it's like about an acre and a half, and my mom went when I first moved there, right? Y dijo, hey, este ya tiene rancho, le vamos a poner Yellowstone.
For an acre and a half?
You can't have shit, man. She'll catch you for anything, dude. Le vamos a poner Yellowstone.
Oh, man. You guys started watching Yellowstone?
Oh, yeah.
I watched like the first couple episodes.
I can honestly say I've never seen one episode of Yellowstone.
Bro.
No me, like, it doesn't interest me. That's my, now, Landman, all over it, bro. Have you started seeing Landman?
Yeah, it's good.
Landman's good, bro. I've been watching Landman and the chick that plays, she's in the military. She's a Dominican, La Lioness. También on Paramount. That one's pretty good. But ladies and gentlemen, you just joined us, man. We're here with Los Kamaradas Del Norte, all the way from Carrizo Springs. I know you guys want me to shut up. You guys want to hear these guys play. They came here with they brought lights. They had speakers, smoke machine, todo el pedo. But it stayed outside. Eddie said we didn't have enough outlets for everything. So
estamos volando aquí en la mesa.
You know, jam one or what? Dale, Benny.
Quiero que sepas. Oh my goodness. Un saludo a todos los camaradas de West Texas over there in the oil field. I got a bunch of buddies working over there. También a Edward that commented, Edward del grupo Estilo. Un saludo a los camaradas de Estilo. ¿Qué tono? I only know the one tono, so ni modo.
camino por donde dejaste marcado tus pasos. Ando buscando que tú me perdones y que si se puede otra vez me hagas caso. Quiero que sepas que yo reconozco que tuve la culpa perder tus amores. Quiero también escuchar de tus labios que si no hay cariño, que no haya rencores. Voy de vereda en vereda buscando aquel amorcito que supo quererme. Lo ando buscando con grandes urgencias antes que en el vicio yo pueda perderme. Quiero que sepas que yo reconozco que tuve la culpa perder tus amores. Quiero también escuchar de tus labios que si no hay cariño, que no haya rencores.
Man, hell yeah, los Kamaradas del Norte. Ladies and gentlemen, live here on Bumpers and Wacky Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Wednesday wherever you might find the show this evening. I know it's probably freezing cold wherever you're at. You're in the Midwest. I know for damn sure it's cold. It's been, today was, people said it was cold today, dude. I thought the last 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, were a little colder than today, man. So to everybody out there that works outside, man, shit, more. You work outside, Benny?
Nah,
No?
Well, sometimes. The other day I was cooking some briskets outside, and
You work outside?
Yeah,
All day long?
all day long.
Damn, bro. That's a different cold, bro.
Yeah, that's,
You know, cuando la gente dice, hey, está frío. Well, you open the door to your thing, you go to your car, the heater's on. You drive to work, you go inside, the heater's on. But when you work outside, fool, you're cold all day long.
Yesterday
man.
we were out there at 5:30 in the morning, bro.
Wow. What do you do if you don't mind me
I
asking?
work at an airport.
Oh, San Antonio?
No, in Pearsall. It's a private airport. Llegan todos los colombianos ahí. Oh, no.
If you're so really at
Take
the
a break.
Yeah,
airport?
they have a private airport. I work for an agriculture. They do the crop dusting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You drive the
No,
planes or no?
no. I don't
No?
drive the planes.
You just load the
No,
medicina?
no, just though, yeah.
Damn, bro. You don't get no te dan
Nah.
the medicina? You gotta wear a respirator and all that shit? What does he mean to it? already,
Mexicanos, bro. Yo, muscle shirt, eat shorts.
Damn, dog.
28 degrees in shorts. Muscle shirt.
Benny, when did you pick up the accordion, bro? How old were you?
The first time I was, I think, 8 or 9 years old, and then I played for those few years, did like talent shows in junior high and stuff. And then all the way through high school. And then I stopped at 18 till, shoot, I picked it up again like another 2 years, probably when I was like 27, 28.
So
almost 40 now.
For in between that time, could you just pick it up and go right back at it, or you had to?
Más o menos, yeah. Takes a little bit to get going again, but
Yeah,
yeah.
that's cool.
I
Man.
sold accordions 2 or 3 times. Yeah, I'll sell them and then.
And then, hey, I'm gonna buy another one. This one's beautiful. I gotta have this one, right? Benny, who's your absolute favorite accordion player?
That's tough. I would say probably Ramon Ayala would be at the top of my list. But there's also some newer guys that I think are younger guys. Samuel Ramos, and then his son is a hell of an accordion player too. Now, the current accordion player, I think that I watch and think like, God damn, that's Salomon.
Salomon?
Yeah, son. Hell of an accordion player. But yeah, I mean, idolize it. It's Ramon Ayala.
You know, I can't remember what artist was on here. We asked him that, and you know, he had a great man. It's kicking my butt. I know who it was, but he says, you know, everybody's gonna say it, Ramon. I mean, Ramon is the king, right? I mean, regardless of what your style of Ramon's king, right? But everybody has their own little estilo, right? Their own little style, like, you know. Did you say you were with Auburn Zamora?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, everybody, we had here Jerry de los Arcos, like he has his own where he does that thing, right? He has his own. When you hear that, you know right away that's Arcos. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as you hear what is it? I don't know what you guys call it, but where they just go down on all the buttons, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know right away that's Arcos. Do you think you've developed your own little stilo?
Yeah, I think you have to. I mean, it's like I was saying earlier about mixing those genres, right? Or like being raised in a certain genre, but those influences come in whether you like it or not. It's not even. Y también tengo ADHD, so
Hey, do you really have it? Because you said that like 10 times already.
I think so. All the TikToks I see where they say, you might have ADHD if all that applies.
Hey, check mark.
Yeah. What were we talking about?
Oh, man. We have a lot of people watching on YouTube. Thanks to everybody watching right now on YouTube, everybody watching on Facebook. Tell Bumper Califaz needs a shout out when he's stationed out here in beautiful Oceanside, California. You know what? Califaz, puro pinche party. I know it was your birthday either today or yesterday, so happy birthday to you. Happy belated birthday. Un saludos to all my family in Florida, to my prima Lisa Flores watching right now, J-Rod watching here from San Antonio by way of West Texas. Hey, Cuyo, we were talking about Cuyo.
Cuyo.
Yeah, Cuyo's watching, you know, to everybody, man. La Familia Mancha, you guys know them? La Familia Mancha is a great group. It's a big family, man, from the Midwest, Ohio, Michigan area right there. And they bring a lot of good groups, man. They bring groups here from Texas, and they take music over there. So, un saludo to La Familia Mancha. Have about 3 inches of snow on the ground with a little more to come this weekend. Hoy. Damn, we get a half an inch of snow and the whole world shuts down.
No van a la escuela y les shuts down. God.
Hey, my quiet guy back here, man. What do you do for a living, brother, if you don't mind me asking?
I work as a provider for my dad.
Okay, all right. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So you from sun up to sundown.
Yes, sir. It's an all-day thing.
And when you need a day off, how does that work when you need a day off?
I don't get one.
Wow. Can you imagine a job like that? You don't get a day off?
He's also a gigolo.
Hey, well, dude, no. Somebody messaged me and asked if that's the guy with the package, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Del Norte.
Yeah, me dijeron, because, hey, vas a tener el vato con el paquete, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, but you guys got here, and it made sense.
Le dicen paquete pluma. He put on Snapchat, he was lifting weights, and some of the girls that were on the Snapchat didn't even notice the weights he was lifting.
They went back on there and asked, how much was he lifting? I don't know.
He was lifting weights.
Hey, was he doing curls or was he doing... Hey, welcome to Wacky Wednesday, bro. And amongst you guys, who's probably the biggest joker, bro?
So we have Aaron. Un saludo a Aaron. He couldn't make it. He coaches some youth basketball teams and stuff. So ese le decimos lumberjack. He's like 7'3". We always tell everybody at the shows he's on OnlyFans, the lumberjack. Está bailando con el bass.
He's tall as shit, wey.
Yeah, está chingote.
Like over 6 foot.
Oh yeah, he's like 6 something.
6'2".
6'2".
He's bigger than Ernie. de los de los homeboys, you know, Ernie Bravo plays accordion.
Yeah, about that size.
Those are big dudes, bro.
And le decimos el lumberjack, vato. So OnlyFans/lumberjack, ahí lo hayas, tocando el bass.
That's him.
Cuadradillo. Yeah.
No, nomás con el bass, hiding the little package.
$39.99 subscription per month. So that's the biggest joker though, man. So we just added a talkback mic. So that we're trying to get fancy. Ponemos unos talkbacks y ese vato the whole show, man. Like, if you ever see us live, if you see one of us just spit out our gum, he said some shit on the talkback. All the goddamn time.
Ahí está, mira.
He's talking.
Con the Cheerios.
Con the Cheerios.
Cheerios.
Oh, man.
También un saludo a Juanito López. Juanito López tocaba el acordeón con nosotros. He does congas. He's also the reviewer of all of our lyrics, the reviewer of our music. Esa no se oye bien. Aquí la cagaron, that kind of stuff. And then right now he's doing...
Aquí la cagaron, like musically. Or vocally.
Lo que sea. But he didn't say it like that. No, pues no se ve muy bien, bro.
Sí, no se ve muy bien, bro.
Hey, one more time, Benny. How does he do it?
No se ve muy bien, bro. A veces se calan otra canción porque esa no les quedó. He has a real nice way to say it. Like, that sounded like shit, you know? And we accept it, man, because he's el maestro de accordion. He's the one that really got me, I sat down with him and got me on the accordion, and to this day, that doesn't sound right. You're playing this wrong, and right now he's our sound engineer. También at Rhino, we have our bodyguard /
Hey, ustedes vato puro pinche nickname, Rhino Lumberjack.
Rhino. El Rhino. So Rhino, he's our light tech, roadie, security. Él se pelea con los otros sound guys y todo por nosotros. Un saludo a Rhino. We call him Rhino because he used to wear Echo shirts when we were in school. But he's a big old dude, man. He's big too, right?
¿Y está más grande que el Lumberjack?
They're about the same size, Ailey Rhino. Y lo dice mi wife, oh, I know. Well, she didn't know. She didn't grow up where I came from, right? But she said, I know why you call him Rhino because he's like big. I said, no, babe, it's because he wore the shirts
Echo,
like that.
yeah.
I don't body shaming that madre.
Oh, man, you know, tonight was going to be freaking Comedian Central, bro. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And so, Benny, have you written a song?
We have. They sucked, so we do covers. We're still trying. And I think I've joked about it, but I really think that it's one of those things that you just keep at it. We actually we're recording one right now that Matt wrote. It's a good song. I think that's
a good song. You know, a lot of people think that. I mean, I would assume there's people I talk to like, hey, yeah, man, you know, anybody could write a song. Nah, challenge, bro. It's hard.
Not a good one. Yeah, not a good one.
And, you know, since I've been doing the show, Benny, like, I really pay attention more to lyrics. Like, growing up, I used to just like it because it just sounded good, right? And then, you know, to be honest, when I first started singing, I didn't even know what the fuck I was saying. You know what I mean? I was just, and I knew every single word. But as I got older and I started speaking more Spanish and understanding more, and then so I would really like listen to the song. And the thing that's funny is that, you know, as Tejanos, they'd always get made fun of in a way. When I had Bobby Polido here, he talked about it. You know, Tejano, sometimes the music was very basic. It was like the very basic
Vanilla.
words. Yeah, and then you hear some of these other songs and they go into like these crazy ass stories and they use these big ass words. It's totally different. Mm-hmm. So I would assume just trying to write a basic song is hard. Can you imagine trying to write a song with big ass lyrics and it has, you know, a bigger, more details to the song? Hombre, it's got to be tough, dude.
Is having like for me, it's like self-criticism, right? Listening to the song and say, you want to write something like you have Oscar Ivan writes real good songs, right? You listen to the words that he uses, like, man, that flows so well. Then I'm over here writing like, te caíste y luego te levantaste y luego lloraste. ¿Por qué le quieres decir? You know? My dad's a real big critic about that stuff. He'll listen to some songs. Este pendejo está diciendo la misma cosa otra, like over and over again. No está diciendo nada. So I think of that stuff like that when we're writing stuff. Like, we're just repeating ourselves, man. Throw it away. Let's do a cover. You know.
Oscar Ivan's. Dude, that dude is freaking a beast, bro. You follow him on social media?
Mm-hmm.
He's been picking up his stuff on TikTok. I've been following him more on TikTok. Bro, when he just does, I think I was telling Joey, the David Lee, I was telling him, dude, I think Oscar Yvonne, they could sell him just doing a guitar and a microphone and people would pay money, dude. Yep. He's bad at, with nothing else, just a guitar and him. And sometimes he's just like, I'm thinking about doing this song or whatever, you know what I mean? Or I just wrote the song and he comes out and does it. It sounds fucking badass,
and it's
man.
one of those things, you either have it or you don't. But it doesn't make you less of a musician or more of a musician if you do. You think of George Strait.
Doesn't write nothing.
Amarillo by Morning. That's a cover. Chris Stapleton, one of the best country songwriters that's ever lived. His biggest hit, Tennessee Whiskey, was a cover. You know what I mean? So, it doesn't make you more.
Covers. You know, around here, I mean, people love that. You know what I'm saying? People want to hear. I just don't like when people say, "Oh, there's no new music." There is, bro. There's a lot of new music. There's a lot of artists out there grinding and doing their things. Just there's not that many outlets for people to see, right? You have to do it on your own. Speaking of doing your own, do you guys do your own social media? You're covered on all social media platforms.
Yeah. All under Los Kamaradas. I think it's like Los Kamaradas by itself on Instagram, Facebook, también MySpace, los que tienen MySpace también, y OnlyFans.
Benny, you're bullshitting about MySpace, right? Hey, who did you have in your top 5 cuando tenías MySpace? ¿Te acuerdas?
5 girlfriends, todas. Y luego me dejaron. So I got married.
There's a song right there, bro.
There you go. There's a song right there, bro. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You want to jam another one or okay?
Un bolero que. Tú.
Shout out to DJ Suavecito in the house. Hot Tejano. The crew. Shout out to the morning, Tío and Tía. Tuning in to Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. Saludos a Raúl González. Saludos de la raza Musquiera. Rosendo Virial, Noe Salinas, Art Conjunto Cats.
Saludos Conjunto Cats.
Let's see.
Talk about guys that are grinding, man. That's a band that you see just grinding all
I
the
just
time.
said it last week, bro. That is one hard-ass working band right there, brother. I mean, 3 nights at minimum a week,
and if
bro.
they're not there, they're recording something.
Yeah, they're doing something with somebody, or exactly.
Y lo jalando todo el día, y luego en la noche miras que están recording algo.
And that's the thing, bro. That's what I said last week. Like, it's crazy. These dudes have regular, not 9 to 5 jobs. They have like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the afternoon jobs, and yet they get off a gig at 1 or 2 in the morning in Houston. Drive here and they're back at work at 5 in the morning, no sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Hardworking.
So un saludos again to our good friends out of Seguin, Texas, right? The Conjunto Cats. Segundo bolero, what?
¿Listos?
Vamos.
Para Sergio Soto. Wacky.
Tu traición, yo la llevo aquí muy dentro, la llevo dentro de mi alma, dentro de mi corazón. Yo no sé cómo pude resignarme, mas cómo pude aguantarme lo que tú me hiciste a mí. Tú me pides que te quiera como yo te quise ayer, pero sé que es imposible porque no puedo.
te quiera como yo te quise ayer, porque tiempo es imposible, porque no saber querer tu traición. Yo la llevo aquí muy dentro, la llevo dentro de mi alma, dentro de mi corazón, tu traición. Your tricing in English is
Your tricing.
So one of the things we do in our show is we give people English lessons. Lo que no hablan español o inglés, we translate for them. So esas tu tricing. No saben.
Hey, Beanie, you could do a stand-up way. You could do stand-up comedy.
That's what I
on one of
told
these
him, bro.
ways, bro. Hey, look, I'm being serious. Just think about it. Just think about it. Because here at Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, we come with some crazy shit, right?
You have to say it fast, que tengo ADHD y se me olvida de volada.
Okay. Bro, if you could do stand-up comedy with that accordion hanging there like that, where you could like just throw in some comedy with like just a quick, bro, I think people would be like, what the? That'd be cool, man. Hey, bro, but I want to tell you, dude, you guys sound super badass, dude.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
You guys sound badass, dude. I'm again with the people that have seen you guys live. I personally haven't had a chance to see you guys live.
I appreciate it, man. That's cool.
You know that people are just like, hey, dude, these dudes tocan con madre. I'm right here. I can hear you guys. It sounds fucking super badass, bro. I'm not gonna be like that guy in your camarada. ¿Qué digo? Esa canción no.
Mejor otra.
No, that was good right there, man. You know,
We
so the name of that song is La
criticism,
Traición.
man, I think even if you had bad criticism, we would appreciate it. I think we're our best worst critics. If I make some mistake, he's got to talk back Mike too. So say la estás cagando, se ponte en la bola. Shit like that.
Just like that, right?
Just like that.
Hey, and as you're playing, do you turn around and give him the look?
No, I get scared. I just look at that.
Oh my good, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are having a good time. We're right here with Los Kamaradas Del Norte.
Heck yeah.
These dudes are jamming, bro. These dudes are freaking jamming. They came to jam. I'm having a good. I mean, this shit sounded so good. Hopefully Eddie didn't get me on the camera, but I didn't have no shot glasses, so I said fuck it. I went from the bottle, homie. It tasted. It went down good, and then no trabajo mañana, so no hay pedo. Eddie. We couldn't do tonight's show. We couldn't do the show without the help of a lot of people who support our genre, support our cultura, and support what we do here at Bumpers and Wacky Wednesday, and all the hard work that me and Eddie put into putting on the show every single week. We couldn't do it without the help of some of our friends.
Looking to purchase your dream home or want to sell your existing home? Call our friend Ricky Ray, the realtor, at 956-424-5724. He will help you get approved. No credit, low credit, no problem. So give him a call today at 956-424-5724.
Hey guys, it's Leo Correa with Grupo La Calma and Internet and Marketing Manager here at Ron Hoover RV and Marine Center in Odessa, Texas. Our General Manager, Mr. Anthony Patterson, a huge fan of Tejano music. So we are proud to announce that we are proud sponsors of the Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. Every Wednesday, guys, if you know anyone, family member, friends that is in the market right now, make sure you come by and visit us here at Ron Hoover RV and Marine Center in Odessa, Texas. You can visit us online, www.ronhoover.com. If you're in the market for a fifth wheel, we have both C classes, A classes. We have travel trailers, everything that you need to make memories with your family. Come by over here. We're located at 1529 East 2nd Street. 1529 East 2nd Street here in Odessa, Texas, or give me a call. Our cell phone number is 210-906-3796. We're here for you guys, and come by and see why everyone's talking about Ron Hoover of Odessa, Texas, your West Texas. Yes, guys. Vámonos.
Are you a disabled veteran unsure if you're receiving all the benefits you deserve? Contact Just for Veterans, Coach Retired Sergeant Major United States Marine Corps, Oscar Ornelas at 951-388-4072. With a deep passion for serving veterans from all branches, he specializes in VA ratings to ensure you receive what you've earned for serving our nation. At Just for Veterans, getting your disability claim processed is now straightforward, thanks to our veteran design system. Don't delay. Book your consultation today with Oscar Ornelas at 951-388-4072. Remember to mention you've seen this ad on Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. Just for Veterans, if you don't win your claim, you don't owe us anything. Your benefits matter, and we're here to help.
Imagine a porch that protects itself, a door that locks on its own. Imagine being in two places at once, lights that work like magic. Imagine what you could do in a home like that. Now, stop imagining. Call Laura Hernandez at 210-262-8402 to start protecting your family and home with Vivint today.
And don't forget, if you've been injured in an automobile accident, 18-wheeler accident, you got to hit my buddy, my good friend, sponsor of Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, Mr. Andrew Toscano at 210-732-6091. That's 210-732-6091. And make sure when you call him, let him know that Bumper sent you. He will take care of you, give you he's going to take care of you. I promise you. Just good people, a good friend of the family. Just a great guy, man. So hit up my buddy, Mr. Andrew Toscano. All right, Benny, your show. We're back.
I'm too short.
Oh, man, we're back live with Los Kamaradas Del Norte. Hey, I don't like to see that I'm watching the views. Y cuando comienzan los commercials, se van. Yeah. But you know what always brings them back? What do you think always brings them back?
Music.
That. You want a job next week, bro?
Hey, yo soy comedian también, bro.
Okay. Right here, man. I want you guys at home. I want you guys to move right now. Move the table there out of the way. Get you a shot of tequila. You know what? Get you a shot of tequila.
Saludos, Jason. También Sergio Soto desde Asherton, Austin, Texas. El camarada.
Get you a shot. Pick up your partner, whoever that might be. Get up and let's dance one
Como
together.
les digo yo en los shows, mira, le vamos a avisar ahorita. Si no se buena la música es que no estás tomando. You're not drinking enough. So we're going to give you fair warning. The more you drink, the better we sound.
That's it, baby. That's what I'm talking about right there. Hell yeah.
Tengo 29 veces que en este pueblo y todos los días voy a recorrerlo. Tengo 29 veces que en este pueblo y todos los días voy a recorrerlo. Agarro la calle Hidalgo y allí me voy hasta la Guerrero. Camino 28 cuadros hasta que llego a donde yo quiero. Por la vida sobre de verdad que quiero. Y a mí me toca ir hasta Madero. Así me la paso con las 20 novias. Todos los santos días puro corredero. Agarro la calle Damas hasta que llego a la Zapata. Camino unas cuantas cuadras hasta que llego hasta mi chata.
¡Vámonos!
Hey, bro. Hell yeah. I told you guys would be ready to dance, man. Los Kamaradas del Norte. Bro, I'm having It's not the tequila, bros. Man.
No,
Shots, right?
We don't judge.
No. Dude, you guys jam, bro. I don't know what rock y'all been hiding. I don't know why the Kamaradas haven't landed in front of me. How did that happen, Benny? You hit me up?
Yep.
You hit me up, right? Like, hey, and
it was about a year ago. I think I hit you up, and then you ignored me. No. Bro. You answered me the same day. Hit this. Yeah, let's set something up.
Yeah.
Y no sé qué. Miré en el show, me caíste mal, y luego.
Hey, bro, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let them know, Benny. Let them know the truth, baby.
Mejor hago un podcast yo.
There you go, baby. There you go.
No, we things, people get busy. You got busy, we got busy. And then I think I hit you up a couple months ago.
Yeah, man.
Let me give you a date.
No, for sure, man. Eddie hit me up with some videos. He like, hey, dude, these dudes are legit. You guys just played in New Braunfels?
Yeah, Legends Dance Hall.
Legends Dance Hall.
Nate, también Richard Castillon ahí in Legends Dance Hall. It was a good night, man.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
All my primas got there and shit, so nomás con ellas se llenó el lugar. Locas todas.
It got packed quick.
Saludos to my cousins, Annette, Laura.
They're from New Braunfels, okay?
Well, they're originally from Carrizo, but they live in Austin, all around there, yeah.
Dude, were these ladies from Carrizo or Crystal City?
Something you just said. I just put two and two together.
¿Cómo huelían?
Hey, no. Hey, is one of them in politics?
Todos tienen título ahí.
Is it the same ladies from Victoria?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right? At the end of the night, they were drinking tequila. Remember? Those are probably your primas, dude.
Probably, dude.
We had a good time in Victoria. They had the Memorial Day bash. Saludos to Frank Salazar, and I think Duelo was playing. They were closing out
They're
the
from
night.
Crystal.
They're from Crystal City. Yeah, they're from Crystal. But they made friends with we made friends with all of them. Though they were cool.
Well, it's from Crystal. I think I think she was there. Angelin and them were there. No, Angelin might be on. Angelin Marquez. They own the Campestre Big Dance Hall there.
That's them.
In
Yeah, that's
Crystal
them.
City.
Yeah,
the famous Campestre. They've had everybody. La Mafia, Intocable. They've had everybody.
Everybody's played there, man.
Yep.
Hey, are you a fan of Intocable, Benny?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
sir.
All you guys are fan of Intocable.
Yeah, a lot of respect for what they've done for the music, the genre.
Bro, when you speak of people like that, right? Like, here you say, you had like Frontera. They just like, right? They just went to the top, and Ricky and Renan, them guys, they just
hustle.
Hey, bro, and it doesn't go down. It just continues just to go like this. Like you can go as fast as you want here. Hey, but we're fine doing what we're doing. Yeah. You know what I mean? And nothing. Again, I think the same way you guys think. Nothing but respect for Intocable, man. I think they've set the tone for a lot of you guys for the way you guys carry yourselves and I think the demeanor, the way they dress, everything. You know what I'm saying? They never went away from their roots, man.
No, they didn't. And I think that's an interesting point that you bring up because what was it saying? Anyway, because I think that's something we talk about amongst ourselves, right? Like making sure anything we're going to record that it keeps to a root. Like it's this has to sound this way. Let's not try to get too outside of the box, right? Simple does it, man. A lot of times that's what it is. And I think you listen to Intocable. I think Ricky talked about it in an interview himself. Like some of the biggest songs they've had are just
simplicity.
Simple. And those, you know what it is. Or you already know. I mean, you know who it is. You know what I mean? Yeah. Las cagué las dos, no, las dos canciones. You know what I meant.
Hey,
Don't play up.
The facial expression over here, I kind of knew was kind of.
Me mandó un text. Mejor nomás cántala, bro. Nomás di el nombre de canción, por favor.
No, man. Who else is some of your influence? I mean, I know we talk about like you said, Intocable. What else is some maybe some influences that Los Camaradas take from and kind of make it their own? You know.
My favorite singer is Cornelio Reina, who I remember growing up. That's who I idolize singing wise. But again, I mean, we watch guys, when I talk about music, I think when I say I idolize, right? I idolize Coronel Reina. I idolize Ramon. I have a lot of respect. I hold Ricky Munoz up there, right? And then you talk about the guys now. We just talked about Los Conjunto Cats. Like, I have so much respect for their drive and their commitment to the craft, to their music, to playing, to making sure they're staying working. We were with Sencillo the other day in Eagle Pass. That outfit was like top notch, man. Professional, just
everything about them.
They were firing on all 8 cylinders the whole time. Like, their show was good. Their setup, their tear down, their management, their todo. I mean, just top notch. So I look at stuff like that. Or like the other day, you had a Santiago Garza here. That's another one that we always talk about. Like, you listen to those guys and the level of commitment that they put to their craft, to their music. So like, I can say these are my idols, but those are the guys that I'm looking at right now, saying like, that guy knows what he's doing, and that's what you try to cater or try to create yourself. You don't try to follow that.
Yeah, and it's everything, Benny. I mean, I'm glad you said that, because it is, man. Everybody's got to fire on all cylinders at the same time, and it's a business, right? Like, once if you're more of a local band, maybe it's not so hard, it's not so business oriented, but once you start getting into these bigger markets and you're starting to move around more, it's a business, man. Like, and I'm a fan too of all these interviews. I watch them, whether they're in English or Spanish, especially Ricky Renee are on, and I love when they ask them, about the business. Like, it's like, hey man, we got a staff and we don't get into their shit. Like, that's what they do. That's what we pay them to do. That's what they do. My job is to play the accordion and sing. That's what I'm gonna do. And music business is funny, dude. It's funny, right? People come and go. People come and go, and I've seen that. Growing up listening to music, I don't think I saw that much. Would you agree or disagree? Like late '80s, early '90s, I think a lot of bands stuck together. Like, there wasn't a lot of people crossing over. Like, oh, es estaba con this group, now they're with this group. Not that there's nothing wrong with it, but I just don't think that I saw it that much. Maybe it was just because I was more of a fan and not so much in the industry. Yeah. Maybe it did happen. You know what I mean? But to me, it's just like, nowadays, it's a lot more obvious, bro.
Well, I think back then, if you were a band that was charging $10,000, you were playing 4 times a month, your whole band could eat off that and live off that. Now everything's inflated except the pago de las tocadas. You know what I mean? You call people and, we can only do 800, and we're only doing 1,200. We don't pay. This club doesn't pay more than that. You know what I mean? We hear people talk about that all the time, right? So you want to get, for example, AJ Castillo at a bar. You're not going to get him for less than a certain amount. So guess what? Sure. AJ's never going to be able to come play here, because that bar, regardless how much money they make, they don't want to pay.
Yeah, they're not going to pay it. They're not going to pay it. You're right, man. Sometimes people bring me little posters and stuff, or, I'll go through a picture and I'll see on the wall and they'll be like, hey, I don't know. Palominos is one of my favorite groups, so I'll say Palominos. Palominos will be playing at this dance hall. It's going to be $12 pre-sale, $15 at the door, right? And we go to a concert now, it's $12, $15. And dude, here we are 30 years later, 35 years later, and what you said is absolutely right. Like, everything has changed. I mean, fucking eggs. Somebody just put eggs were $8.30 a dozen in Washington State or something like that. Mm-hmm. And here we are. You guys are getting paid the exact same, right? It hasn't changed. The ticket prices haven't changed. Now,
I will say this, but I think I can, to defend our community, right? Carrizo, lo que es Carrizo, Cristal, the bars, the clubs there, we have several bars. 7th Avenue, we have Anthony's, we have Code 3 there.
Don't forget one, because you're going to be in trouble. Get them all up. Cantina. You already got 3.
La Cantina.
I don't want you to miss one. They're going to be mad at you because you didn't call them out.
Oh, that's what you're telling me. But yeah, so we have these bars and clubs, and you can go to Carrizo on a good weekend, man, and you'll have a band at Anthony's that's getting paid well. You have a band at 7th Avenue that's getting paid well, and you have a band at Code 3 getting paid well. We'll be at La Cantina, and all of them are getting...
And they're all full. Really?
Yep. it's a good little pocket, man. And I mean, I thank you. We want to say that for sure. I mean, the private gigs we get what we ask for in that area. So I think that's helped us a lot. Helped our us to be able to continue. And I mean, you use private gig money to go to door gig money. You know what I mean?
No, for sure, man.
So yeah, our community has really stood behind us and backed us up, giving us the support that we need. I mean, I cannot say it enough. We don't have that. Luckily don't have that problem with our community.
So do you guys play a lot here in the San Antonio area?
No.
No?
I think you brought that up.
No, that's why we do the show, right? Tell my friends.
I don't know if it's the Del Norte thing or qué pinchona that we call and try to get over here and nah.
Hey, dude, I don't want to say it, but that's probably what it is.
No, compa. I'm not gonna change the name. So
no, don't change the name. But just when
I'm
they
just saying, Bupper.
They call, just say, yeah, Kamaradas speaking, what's up? You know what I mean? Then when you get here, hey, nosotros somos los Kamaradas del Norte.
No, we've even
now.
been asked, like, can you send us something without Del Norte? Because it's at Tejano, it's going to be a Tejano crowd or.
It's confusing because we do play like La Dos Gilbertos, Pulido. We play a lot of that kind of music, you know what I'm saying? So we play it by ear, what the crowd has.
I mean, we can go somewhere and play something from Roberto Pulido or whatever. I mean, to cater to the crowd.
Cater to the crowd, yeah.
But I think that maybe it's the name or
I'm being honest. It's the name. I will put $100 bill on it right now. It's the name. I guarantee it. Because what I tell you right being show, as soon as I saw Del Norte, people automatically associate that's going to be more of a Mexican band, right? And I like all the music, right? The only music I don't like is uranguese. Like I like banda, I like corridos, I like norteño, I like the norteño with the sax, I like norteño light, whatever. I love all that music, but here in San Antonio, for some reason, that's what it is. But then when they do come and play, right, they're at Cowboys and they're charging $130 cash money in the lines around the corner. That's the difference. Raza shows up and they're there to have a good time, man. There's a lot of great things coming to San Antonio, bro. Things that I'm not at liberty to talk about, but here in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be making some big announcements, and there's a lot of great things coming to San Antonio that I think that's going to benefit all genres of music. I got to personally go and look at it and see it, and it's badass. It's super badass. And I'm going to try to do what I can to make sure that Los Camaradas come into the 210 and people can see. I mean, in New Braunfels, you guys rock that spot right here. There's no reason you guys couldn't rock anywhere.
Well, I think
here
that's,
in San
again,
Antonio,
going back to that point, I think that's what it is we're from Carrizo, we're not far from here. So, like, I know that we had La Rancherita del Aire there when I was a kid, right? You'd get it from the radio. But the music wasn't that much different. I mean, everybody was listening to the same stuff. So I know that we talk about, you have the two sides of the real Tejano and the real Norteños, whatever. But
have you guys played in Mexico?
No, sir. No.
No? If you got asked to, would you?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
It's badass, man. Well, I mean, again, this music is, to me, is banging right now. Like, all of it. The old covers, all these people playing the new music, like the slower cumbias and stuff like that. I think a group that I saw that I had never seen that impressed me was... I'm gonna have a brain for it. The
De Parranda.
De Parranda, right? And the reason I say this is because that was one of the first bands that played this style of music, but the vatos didn't have cables. All of them were wireless, and one tabaca, and then you close your eyes, and then he's over here, and then like they're moving around, and the crowd was just like vibing off of that,
those guys also. I mean, you can any of those bands. De Parranda, lo que es Secreto, Sencillo. That's the music that you're hearing them play. But show up to a sound check and check them out. And they're jamming jamming the old. Those guys can play it all. You know what I mean? But they're catering to the crowd.
To the crowd,
people
right?
Want to hear. And,
yeah, for
but
sure.
si avientan unas norteñas if whatever they need to play, and I think that's kind of where we're at. Like we want to be able to cater to a crowd, but also stick to be able to defend ourselves. You know what I mean?
Well, you said his name earlier, and since you're on Bumper's Wacky Wednesday, I want to ask for a favor. What's your best Roberto Pulido song you guys sing?
Las Ronenas, probably it.
We jam a little bit of it?
That's the only one, though.
The quiet guy in the back.
That's not a talk back. Everybody can hear us.
Hey, I know, right? Everybody can hear him.
I bet. It's been a while. Ready? Yo tenía una novia que era parrandera y tuve que dejarla porque era muy ronera. Yo tenía una novia que era parrandera y tuve que dejarla porque era muy ronera. Estaba en la casa tomando, estaba en el baile tomando, estaba en la casa tomando y a todas horas tomaba ron. Yo tenía una novia que era parrandera y tuve que dejarla porque era muy ronera. Yo tenía una novia que era parrandera y tuve que dejarla porque era muy ronera. Salíamos de rumba en medio de balón. Salíamos de rumba en el medio de balón. Desapaba la botella y todo se daba ron. Desapaba la botella y todo se daba ron.
Hey, that's it. You just broke the bear. 210. They're here. They're ready. They can play. Try even say, hey, I want to go to YouTube, man. There was a guy. He's always on here. Un saludo to Don Cheto. I don't know where he's from, but he comments every single week, and he's usually more on the. He's like your buddy. He just blurts whatever's on the top of his head. He said, "Los grupos de hoy ya no comen con tortilla." All right, un saludo to Don Cheto watching on YouTube. Joel Vidale, hey Bumper, in Mexico, is Mexico in North America or is it in Central America? I know Texas is in North America. I believe Norte music came from Tejano culture here in Texas. That's why they call it El Norte. Well, Joel, I don't want to get into the history because you're going to take me on another viaje and that's for another show. That's a whole nother show right there. Camp House Adventures. My brothers told me que ya valió the best song original from Los Kamaradas.
Eric. Un saludo to Eric. Every time we play somewhere, Eric. So we've done some videos there at the camp house in El Rancho Ese, and every time we played, we have a song called Ya Valió that we don't really play much because it's a little Tamil provocative. No, the word. What is the word? What's the word I'm thinking of?
Bro, why
perverted?
Why would you tell me that on Bumper's Wacky Wednesday, bro? The name of the song is called Ya Valió.
Yeah, we haven't played it in a long time.
But it could be the Wacky Wednesday anthem.
Ya valió.
Ya valió. You know what I mean or no?
That's one of the ones that I wrote. And then so we'll show you the song. I'll sing the song after this.
Okay.
But what the song talks about is basically, pues ya valió, ya me voy. I'm leaving to the bar, and my wife asked me. My wife speaks Spanish, but más inglés. And she said, "What does that mean?" I said, "You don't want to know what the song means." I wrote it.
No ChatGPT. No. You can't just record it and translate. So Camp House Adventures. What is that? What is Camp House Adventures?
Eric has a company that he has that does guides hunts and all that stuff. He runs it's called the Thompson Hunting Lodge. So he has exotics and all that stuff, and he has a YouTube page and all that stuff. Y'all follow?
You hunt?
Man,
beers.
I'm from down there, so we grew up doing that stuff. You know,
so like, you're already bored with it.
Yeah, I'm not making like I ain't hunting this weather. Like, nah, man.
Hey, dude, there's
He
some.
said, I don't kill deers, I kill beers.
Bro, but there's some people that take this seriously, dude. Like, I remember my grandfather and tios growing up. I don't ever remember them sitting in a blind, dude. Ever. Like when they would hunt, it would be they would sit off a sendero, like in the line, the tree line or whatever. Like they never sat like in a blind. And it wasn't until I guess I was older. I mean, I was probably already in the Marine Corps. I was like, why do people sit in this like how is that hunting? It's not even fair. You know what I mean? Y luego, you're giving them food, vato. It's like going to Golden Corral and like, you know what I mean? Lining people up. Like, I'm going to take people out of Golden Corral. They have a buffet. So, ya valió, huh? It's rated R?
Yeah, no, it's not appropriate for...
No, aquí
I don't even remember it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's when you...
Ya valió.
Ya valió. That's when you're like, hey, bump, we can't sing that shit. We can't sing that shit on Wacky Wednesday.
And I have to do it with my shirt off.
Ya valió. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad you guys are hanging out with us. We're here with Los Kamaradas Del Norte by way of Crystal City. And you know, we're sitting here talking about, you know, the name Del Norte and, you know, norteño music, Tejano music. It's music.
It's música.
It's música.
¿Sabes bailar o no? That's what it comes down to. Can you dance or not? If you can dance, you can dance.
Can you dance in it?
Oh, yeah. Right, guys? Sometimes I won't play
it. He's got to get validation though, right, guys? I can dance. Not on stage. I mean, can you dance like with a partner? Yeah, you good? Mm-hmm. Hey, Benny, in high school, did you sing?
No, so I started singing about 2 years ago. I always did segunda here and there or whatever, but actually singing 2 years ago. We had a singer that was with us, and he got out of the group, so. Yo voy a cantar, I guess. So.
Benny, have you ever played with another group besides Los Camaradas?
Yeah, I've helped bands out, but never been like in a steady. My sister had a band when I was young, and I was with them. We had a band Cinco that Johnny Ariola from Los Palominos had put together. Me and Larry were with them. We did that for what, like 3 or 4 years?
2 years, 3 years.
Yeah, and that band broke up, but yeah, that was on steady.
It was called Cinco.
Cinco.
And what about you, bro?
Oh, I've been around.
Been
around correteado, bro.
I spent most of my life playing with my family. Mis tíos tocan. I have a lot of primos that play.
And you
Los Cisneros.
Okay, so like family get-togethers, or whatever. Is your family like that too? Like sacan el accordion, they bring out. No,
me and my sister were the ones that played music. My dad pushed, really made it a priority, to play music. But no, like my family to sit around like that, like his. So if you're from Carrizo or Crystal, everybody knows los Cisneros, los hermanos Cisneros, because they were the ones that were playing
everywhere back little kids. Yeah. And that's that's your bloodline.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome, man.
Michael's like 5 years old playing drums.
Hey, Michael, did you play football in high school or no way?
Yes, sir.
Right tackle, left tackle?
Right guard.
Oh, shit.
Right guard and defensive tackle.
You, Matt, you played football too?
I was already playing music when I was a sophomore.
What does that got to do with football?
Ya andaba tocando, bro.
Pinche Pirates, buddy.
Hey, yo. I was already con las muchachitas allá. I didn't even care about football, bro.
Benny, did you play sports in high school?
Yeah, no, I played sports, and then everybody got bigger than me, so I was decent size 7th, 8th grade.
Oh, this too.
So you know más tocaba, I'll be back. Instead of quarterback.
Oh, everybody here Cowboy fans?
Oh, yeah.
Except this guy.
What?
Para eso me gustaba.
No. I mean, look. I tell people I'm not a Cowboys fan, but I don't root against them. If they're on TV, I root for them. As long as they're not.
They're doing bad all their own.
As long as they're not playing my Titans, we're good.
Were you an Oilers fan?
Was the Titans or the Oilers?
I was an Oilers fan, pero
okay,
cuando
then
se
you went
fueron
to
con
Saints.
Tennessee, pues we went with Tennessee.
Yeah.
And we didn't never jump on the Texan back.
I saw they wore their the Oilers uniforms playing the.
That's fucking crazy,
That's
right?
awesome, dude.
I think they should play for whoever wins the game gets to keep the uniform.
Gets to keep the uniform.
All right.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Hey, camaradas, come up with a baby blue así now. Una camisa with a
Un jumpsuit.
un
Baby blue.
¿Loca pasión o qué?
¿Verdad?
Yeah, jumpsuit con unos sequences like on the buttons or something look badass.
And then our number.
Our number in the back.
Hey, pero este needs a little tighter for the ladies.
For the
Like,
back.
for the-
Paquete del norte. Paquete pluma, le dicen.
Oh man, un saludo a Armando Garza. Great music, don't change. I'm from the 956, but you guys sound great. Whoever doesn't like to change the channel. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. No, man, I think you guys can play anywhere, dude. Anywhere, any other groups come here, people would dig it, dude. People would dig it, man. Some of the new stuff you guys just put out. I think you just had one come out in December. This last
We
this
just
last
released
month,
a
right?
song today. That's Norteñona. We just
It
released
just came out today.
today.
Let me see.
We had the last one we did was Hay unos ojos, I think, right? That was the last.
Zúmbale María, ¿no?
Oh, Zúmbale María.
Súbele Maria. Yeah, that one.
You know. I'm nervous, bro.
Don't be nervous, bro. You got this guy with
Just
you.
close your eyes.
Disclosure.
Hey, so if we ever get into ¿qué dijo Larry the last gig? Rhino was getting into it with some guy. Y dijo Larry, hey man, why didn't you tell us, man? Why didn't you tell us you're getting into it with that dude? Para hablarle a Mike.
Hey, bro, people do that from the bottom. They start
yeah,
talking
bro.
shit.
Yeah.
We had a lady in, where was it? Eagle Pass?
Eagle Pass.
Danos.
No, we were
Tocando.
playing the two G's.
Oh yeah.
And what? She got mad or what?
She was dancing. They were dancing. Síguele, pa que paran. Y tocan una otra cumbia. Y we started another song. No, hombre, no valen.
You know, she came to the stage. Pa eso me gustaba.
Le dije, mira, señora, we have to play some rancheros for the couples here. No es mi culpa que viniste sola. O sea, my fault. Ve, siéntate la chingada.
Eso no tiene novia.
Oh shit, bro, Benny, I'm serious, bro. If I have somebody that had a comedy show, I'm gonna fucking call you. If somebody calls, say, "Pump, I need a comedian." I said, "Bro, I got this guy Carizo, but he brings an accordion. Can we wire up his accordion?" He's fucking in there, dog.
Listo.
Right? María, yo te vi bailando, bailando con la puerta abierta. María, yo te vi bailando, bailando con la puerta abierta. Pero María, ¿qué dirán la gente? ¿Qué dirán? Si te ve bailando, ¿qué dirán? ¿Qué dirán la gente? ¿Qué dirán? Si te ve bailando, ¿qué dirán? Vamos a ver, compadre, vamos a ver. ¿Quién le pone el gato cascabel? Zumba, zumba, zúmbale. Toca la guitarra que yo cantaré. Zumba, zumba, zúmbale. Toca la guitarra que yo cantaré. Zumba, zumba, zúmbale. Toca la guitarra que yo cantaré. Zumba, zumba, zúmbale. Toca la guitarra que yo cantaré. María, qué bonita eres. Yo no me canso de mirarte. Yo no sé si tú me quieres. Por eso no me atrevo a hablarte. María, mueve la cintura. María, cuando estás bailando, tu pelo sin querer me fuma. María cuando estás bailando. Pero María, ¿qué dirán la gente? ¿Qué dirán? Si te ve bailando, ¿qué dirán? ¿Qué dirán la gente? ¿Qué dirán? Si te ve bailando, ¿qué dirán? Vamos a ver, compadre, vamos a ver quién le pone el gato cascabel. Zumba, zumba, zúmbale, toca la guitarra que yo cantaré. Zumba, zumba, zúmbale, toca la guitarra que yo cantaré. Zumba, zumba, zúmbale, toca la guitarra que yo cantaré. Zumba, zumba, zúmbale, toca la guitarra que yo cantaré. Es una canción que se titula What's it saying?
Hey, bro, that's my new favorite song right now. My wife's name is Maria, so I'm gonna tell her next time, hey, deja la puerta abierta para que. Hey, easy. No. Shout out to Stormy and Precious. Is those your dogs, Eddie? Hey, shout out to all the artists that are out here, man.
Yes, sir.
Look right there. I mean,
David,
check that out right there, man. Tell us David
David
Farias watching from La Tropa F. We got Mike Gonzalez from the Iconics watching. We had Art from Los Conjunto Cats. I mean, we had Gilbert Fieros from Los Chamacos. Like, this is what really warms my heart, bro. And not that the fans don't warm my heart, but that the artists come on here, even if it's for a little bit, just show a little bit of love to other artists in the industry. I think it's super cool, man. They're showing
that's I think that's what it is. I mean, I know that every week we tune in and watch and watch the other artists and see them hustle just like we are. At the end of the day, everybody, I think in meeting a lot of the other musicos, everybody has the same goal, and that's just to play and perform. Yeah. And if you can get paid for it, even better.
We'd all be a lot better off if we all support each other, man.
Yeah.
Bro, you said it, man. And you know what, Benny, you brought up a great point, man. You guys do this for the love of the music. You think any of these five dudes think that they're going to go buy a 3-story mansion on an acre and a half in Carrizos?
Yeah, no stone.
No, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? You just stop to think about, like, these guys give up their weekends, they give up their time with their families when they're supposed to be off enjoying that. Yep. They're out there, you know, playing for you guys in whatever privates or you know, at bars, clubs, you know, places like that, festivals, time away from their families, and they're not doing it to get rich, man. They're doing it for the love of music. Right? It's definitely for the love of music. And then again, man, our culture, bro. This is our cultura, bro. Yep. You know, I hear you say Carrizo and Crystal City and all that. Like, you say with a little chip on your shoulder. I'm a pretty good person of reading people, man. And you say that with a little chip on your shoulder, which is great. Because that tells me you're proud of where you're from. Mm-hmm. You're proud of wherever you play, you're representing those people, mm-hmm. right? You talked about, you know, Carrizo having 2 or 3 bars and they're all full. Carrizo's not that big, you know what I'm saying? To have shit, we have four clubs here. One club has something, the other 3 are dead.
Yeah, there's one club there, La Cantina. Un saludo también los de La Cantina. We play there, and I mean, it's shoulder to shoulder. Jovic there, Crazy Pimps were just there last week, 2 weeks ago. Packed, man, and the people, and it's a cantina, bro. People are smoking in there.
Yeah.
It's
wow. I haven't been in a place like that where where you come out smelling like cigarette. Before I forget, somebody made a comment. Just want to give love to the DJs, bro. All the DJs spinning music on social media, whether it's TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. All the guys making little mixes. You know, it's cool, bro. It's amazing for me that a DJ can watch this show, listen to Los Kamaradas, and be like, you know what? I play their music, but I really have never like gone and dug in their repertoire. What else do they have? And then next thing you know, they're like, hey, Bump. They send me a message, hey, check this out. I made this little mix. And for me, I'm like, dude, that's what it's about. It's badass. You know what I'm saying? That they're showing love and they're doing mixes. So do you guys go on social media and do you ever go through the lives and listen to some of the stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Because I tell bands all the time that's the way the world's going.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, if it wasn't for the guy spinning on, I mean, I go on some of these TikTok DJs, bro. They got 400, 500, 600, 800,000 people watching.
Yep.
But you know what? There's some DJs that are like super badass, and they got 4 people watching.
Yeah.
And I'll sit there, dude, and I'll listen for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and just like listen. They'll talk, hey, you know, like 1 or 2 people will comment, but the rest is just music and music and music, and they say who they are. If you listen to terrestrial radio nowadays, that those times have gone on where the DJ's on live, throw a whole set. Hey, esta la nueva de los Kamaradas Del Norte, right? It's coming to you right now. You don't hear that much no more.
Not much, no.
You know what I mean? But with like app-driven radio, Tejano Up Radio, Hot Tejano, all these app-driven radio stations, if they're not in a mix, when I'm on my you know, plugged into my car, it'll say Los Kamaradas del Norte. So if I'm driving and I hear a song and it's like, oh, I like that song, it's not coming from my phone, it's coming from them, but I can glance over and be like, ooh, I gotta look these dudes up. You know what I'm saying? I'll screenshot real quick and go back. So I think it's important that you guys show love to like, especially the DJs, bro, because they're the ones that are spinning your stuff and put it in people's face. You know, and we live in a time of instant gratification. That's what these things do. They give us instant gratification. You can listen to what you want, when you want, how you want it.
You don't have to go buy it at the
right then and there, right? Is it fair to you guys? No. Right? Like at the end of the day, it's like 0.00000001 of a penny per play.
I was talking about this the other day. Like most people don't. You can hear a song and you don't know the name of the band. You don't know who it is. You've heard the song before. I did do this test all the time, right? Like, I'll name a band and I said, well, I don't know who that is. I'm like, yeah, you do. Watch. And I'll play this song. Oh, I've heard that song. Well, that's that band, pendejo. You know what I mean? Like,
we talked about De Paranda, right? We talked about De Paranda. Every year, un saludos to the Midwest. I go to Milwaukee. I've been going for the last 4 years. It's going again this year. And so I go and I bring up all the Tejano bands that are mainly from the genre, right? I bring them up. I talk about them. I talk with the crowd. And De Paranda went up this last year. And I saw that. People up there didn't know the name De Paranda, but the minute they started playing the songs, people knew. They were singing every word to the songs, right? But they didn't know that's the group.
Having to go buy the album anymore.
Yeah, man. So, you know, it's times have changed. You know what I mean? Everything is changing. Technology is changing so much compared to the old days. We didn't have this. All we had was radio and a tape player, hitting play and record, right? Getting your tío's tapes, putting a little bit of paper con un pedacito de tape on the corners, and then you can record right.
Yeah,
right
it took work. It took
work to listen to something. Lyrics, if you want it, what'd you have to do? Record it, and you put one sentence and write it, pause, and write another sentence, pause. Yeah. That's how and now you can just instantly go and get the lyrics. You know
that's
what I mean?
A good idea, though, because you used to do mixtapes. So now you can send those like, you're a mix. I just made you a mix.
I think technology is changing for the better. But we just got to find a way to take care of you guys. I think that's where we're lacking, is taking care of the musicians, and the hard work and time they put into the studio is not repaid. You know, and for like for the fans watching, I mean, if you stop to think, these guys go, if they went into a recording studio that you had to pay, you're paying by the hour. You go and pay all this. Say for one song or 2 songs, 3 songs, you go and pay $4,000. By the time you're done the recording time, mix, master, all that stuff. Hey, here's your 3 songs. Boom, it cost you $4,000. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know how long it would take for Benny and these guys to recoup that $4,000 just from the music, just from you guys listening to music. Benny, you know how long it would take?
Forever. I mean, even if you had a hit that had a million views or whatever.
Yeah, you still wouldn't recover your fork,
that money,
right? But why do they do it? One, they do it for the love of the music, and two, so you guys can hear it. So maybe they get out to an event, to your wedding, your quinceañera, your divorce party, a graduation party, or a club, right? A festival. That's why they do it, man. Because maybe a song gets out there and it grabs and it takes off. That's what it's about. That's why these guys do the music they do. If not, why even play?
Yeah, I mean, I think if you start to think that way as a musician, you start to all you're doing is hurting yourself. So I think as músicos, I rarely think of that kind of stuff of how am I going to recoup all this money? Ya está gastado y pues a tirarle chingazo. You got to stay focused on working, and you don't have time to worry about the.
Matt, but you could look at it like this too, though. What if you were a hunter? Because you grew up doing it. You go buy all these rifles. Yep. Cost thousands of dollars, right? Ammo ain't cheap. All these dudes that go out and shoot, and right, they buy a boat, they buy fishing poles, right? They want to go on skiing. Like everybody has their one die. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like you could spend your money doing something, going somewhere else, but you're putting it on.
Yeah, this is the vicio. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's a vicio.
So everybody watching, man, I'm glad you guys are on. I want to give a real quick before we call it a night. We got a few more things to talk about. My good friend, I was wearing his beanie, but it got a little warm, right? Mr. Rick Balderrama, 210-802-9611. That's 210-802-9611. You could scan the QR code. Home Buyers Direct, right? If you're looking to get rid of your house quick, you got something that somebody gave you, you don't want to put any more money into it, or you've been putting money into it, and you're just like, dude, I'm just putting money into it. It's not running out. Whatever the case may be, you want to get rid of your house and get rid of it fast. Call 210-802-9611. Ask for Rick Balderrama. Let him know Bumper sent you. I promise you he will take care of you. And he might even sing you a serenata. I don't know. Rick's known to sing anywhere and everywhere. Or scan the QR code. It'll take you to the website. Again, Rick Balderrama, 210-802-9611. Looking to sell your house really, really quick. They can close in about 30 days. And then coming up in 2 weeks, man, Texas Lawman Security and Caballero Cookers are putting together. Have you guys done the cook off there? Mm-mm. Well, we got to change that, man. We got to change that. We got to get these guys in one of these tents, man. Thursday, Vinny Tovar, JJ Villarreal, Richie Bustillo, who's going to be here in a couple of weeks, right? On Thursday night, Friday night, they're going to have Small Town Habit, Ranch Road, Justin Gallegos, Josh Ward, and then Saturday, Ramadera, David Farias, and Shoot It featuring Mario Flores. They do a lot of Emilio stuff. Grupo Tantan and Gabe Garcia. You're not going to want to miss it, right? You can hit them up. Look up for the Texas Lawman Security and Caballero Cookers. It's going to be the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo Barbecue Rodeo Cook-Off. I'll be out there that Saturday. It's going to be a great time. Looking forward to seeing everybody out there. Make sure you guys get your tickets now. And then, ladies and gentlemen, you have 13 days left. I'm scaring people about 13 days left until the world changes. All right. No, but if you're looking for an immigration attorney, ladies and gentlemen, 210-979-1018. That's 210-979-1018. El Abogado, licensed, Mr. Rene Sarasua, friend of the family's, a good friend of mine. I've known him for many, many years. If you know anybody, or maybe you own a business and you got a couple of guys that are badass workers and they're always having to look over their shoulder, worried about this and that, hit up my boy Rene, and he'll let you know if he can take care of you, man. And thank you for supporting Tejano music. And Benny, we're not Tejano, cabrón, but we're here.
Yeah, so we're probably going to need that number. Because the name we have, we're going to need Sarasua's number, bro, because they're going to want to...
Hey, bro, everybody that owns a business que dice se habla español on the bottom of the door, that's the first place they're coming. Ya valió. You're going to be singing the song. Ya valió, right? No, saludos to my barbers, to Hugo, and the guys at the barbershop. They have on the door, it says se habla español. I said, hey, wait, y'all got about 2 weeks. You might want to take that sticker down. Why, Bumper? I said, because, dude, this is the first door they're going to come to right here. They speak Spanish, man. Nah. What do you guys think, man? You think the world's just going to keep going? It's just going to be like...
Yeah, it always does.
Right? We still got to put in our pants.
They just scare
one
people.
at a time.
Keeps on going.
Ojalá. Si no, the price is just going to go higher, man.
Well, I got a lot of globes in my house, bro. I'm not trying to change the globe because they changed the name of the Gulf of Mexico.
Am I going to white out?
Well, before you guys play another song, this part of the show, I like to give the microphone to each and single, every one of you guys, starting over here. We'll end with you, Benny. Any saludos, any shout-outs you guys want to give? The microphone is yours, like whatever.
Un saludo a la raza musiquera y la familia Cisneros.
That's it, Mike.
Yeah.
No, not to your high school.
Y también las que hicieron comment del paquete pluma.
Mike,
I just want to give a shout out to my family, my wife, my kids watching out there, all the fans that have been on here, commenting, all the musicians, like you said, a lot of our friends been on here. Muchas gracias, for giving us the support. Thank everybody and everybody that's been supporting us these past, these gigs that we've had, and además, everybody's going to continue to support the band. Y también, thank you, Bumper, for having us on here. También, for the crew here, for all that y'all have done. And, just keep on supporting. También, I see Albert Cuyo. Ahí está, mira Cuyo otra vez. Dice red, dice. No, pero saludos to everybody out there in Pearsall también, in Dili, Cotula. I'm going to pass it to Larry, porque ya me está mirando Larry como, güey, ya es mi tiempo.
Sigo yo, sí.
Dale, Larry. The quiet guy.
Un saludo para toda mi familia y my lovely wife at home y toda la Zavala County and Carrizo area, todos los supporters, all our fans, fans de los camaradas. Es un placer tenerlos al lado de nosotros. Es un gusto. From our bottom of the heart, los queremos mucho. I hope you guys keep on supporting Bumper Show, Wacky Wednesday. Keeps all the musicians keep on going and this deal that he has going para todos los músicos. Keep on supporting it. And thank you again, Bumper, for having us here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, Benny. Your turn.
Un saludo a mi mom, mi dad that are watching. I don't know, maybe they fell asleep. También los camaradas allá, Jordan, Eric, a Paquillo, los cuates. Those guys are always at our tocada. El camarada Joel también, Gonzalez just said, good shit, bro. Thank you, Joel. Appreciate it. También todos the bars and clubs there in Carrizo, la raza that supports us at all the tocadas and everywhere we go. También los otros grupos local que están ahí, Espada, Letal, Chris, and those guys are staying busy too. También Tejano Breed, los camaradas de Tejano Breed allá en Carrizo. Gabriel Rios también, el grupo de Gabriel. También, for sure, I don't want to miss Juanito López, el músico de nosotros también, y Rhinoceros, Frank, le digo. Who else? I had somebody else in mind, but los camaradas de estilo, Daddy.
Para Aaron.
También para Aaron.
Pachón.
El Lumberjack. El camarada Chon también.
Su lover.
My lover.
I've seen that bit.
Every other weekend.
Every night, no hay pedo.
They're judging, dude. ¿Viste? We don't, I mean, y'all need to be more open-minded, guys.
2025.
This is 2025.
Hey guys, don't. I'm telling you, by the end of 2025, this is good. This dude is gonna be on the stage doing comedy with the accordion. I promise you, it's gonna happen. I'm telling you. No, Benny, you know what, man? It's been an awesome night for me, and let me tell you why. Because sometimes in doing what we do, sometimes when I bring in the bands, I know them. Like, like the back of my hand. I know that they're good friends of mine, right? Well, we have phone conversations. Like I've known them for now 2 or 3 years. You know what I mean? So when they come in here, it's very like, I know I can ask them anything, or I already know stuff, and sometimes I don't ask it because I already know it, but it would be a good question to ask for the people, you know, so they can see another side of them. And then sometimes I get bands that I don't know anybody, and they come in here, and it makes for one of my favorite kind of shows, because you don't know anything about them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling Eddie, like, hey, dude, pa que sepas, I work. I try to do research and, you know, get a little bit of stuff, but there wasn't really much for me to, besides the YouTube videos and your songs on Apple Music. That's really it, right? Again, you got to troll social media a little bit of it que sale ahí, right? But for the most part, I really think you guys can make a lot of noise. You're already making noise, but Texas, we need to expand these dudes, right? These dudes, they sound crispy and clear. Their music is again all over the place. So no matter what kind of crowd you have, these dudes can play for it. And not too many bands can do that, man. And especially if a band that has their style and their style only, they go in. If the crowd doesn't bite, well, you're screwed, because you're stuck with that group all night long. You know what I mean? But if you got guys who can do it, they're Cowboy fans. They can do an audible, right? They call an audible and kill. Here we go. But they can do an audible, and you guys can change it up, and people will have a great night. That makes a badass band. So I leave it to you guys. It's up to you guys to show love to los Kamaradas del Norte. De America. Make sure you guys go and you follow them on social media. Make sure you download their music. Make sure you follow them on TikTok. Who makes the most TikToks? You do the bailecitos or no, or it's just little clips?
And that's the thing. I mean, I think we spend more time cagando el palo at the gigs. We set up, and then we just kind of... Mike has drum videos on TikTok. Mm-hmm. Y luego, pero as far as like when you see like bands, que yo soy, que la chingada, we don't...
Yeah, you that's not your cup of tea. Nah, but be unshy, Bennett, because you know what, dude? People like that, dude. People dig. Look, and I guarantee you, all of you are fans just like me. We were talking about Intocable, right? What did Intocable do? I mean, some people were doing it before them, but what they do that just set them apart instantly almost. What did they start doing on YouTube? The vlog, right? And I don't know about you guys, but I know all of Intocable songs. I hear them all the time. So when they do the part where they're playing, I just kind of fast forward, right? Mm-hmm. What parts do you want to watch?
Yeah, when they're...
You want to watch fucking El Tío René doing fucking chingaderas, right? Yeah. Or talking to people, or going through a store, eating restaurants. That's, bro, those little things, people love that, dude, because it shows how normal they are. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying start a vlog, but if you're doing TikToks like that, like, hey, bring out the phone. This dude's a comedian.
Watch out. We were in Freer, our last gig. Dice el vato that hired us. Dijo, hey, I have a restaurant, man. Y'all go eat there. Well, he fucked that, dude. Because we went over there and probably finished all their food. And then after that, we're all on pasado. So we were going to try to do a TikTok. We got up to the hotel. Well, the hotel, the elevator was down or something, right? So we take the stairs. We all got in the rooms, and probably give those 2 minutes. Nadie habló tan... ¿Cómo vamos a hacer TikToks? Estamos desmayando.
Hey, well, that would be funny, way. Like, hey, we're gonna do a TikTok. Right now, we can't breathe. We can't breathe.
Los Carl Walkers, la familia Salinas de Freer también had us over. That was a good night, man.
That's badass. No.
If you're ever in Freer, nosotros le cambiamos el nombre a Herschel Walker y Walker Texas Ranger, pero they have a pepper steak called the Carl Walker.
Uh-huh.
Damn good pepper
Liberty
steak.
Cafe.
Liberty Cafe.
It's good steak?
Bro.
I don't know,
ridiculous.
Got to see us in Pearsall.
They're good. They're good, but this one.
This is a pepper steak.
Cuito, are you listening right now? Did you hear?
Cuito's in Dilly now, bro. Cuito's not even in Pearson.
Oh, that's right. He is. He's a dilly. You're right. You know what? I'm not a steak guy, Billy. Neta. If somebody's like, hey, I got a steak or pork chop on the menu, I'm taking a pork chop every time. I'll take a pork chop over a T-bone or that's not, I don't know, dude. I guess like growing up poor, you never had steak.
No, I mean, I get it. I like pork chop too.
What about you, man? Will you take a pork chop or a steak?
Los dos.
Con queso, por favor.
What about you, man? Are you a steak guy or no?
An enchilada guy.
Enchilada. What's your favorite taco?
Spam bean ranchero.
Oh, okay. ¿Tú?
Breakfast or...
What's your favorite taco?
No, carne asada taco.
Carne asada?
Chicharrón and bean. A la mexicana.
Es tejano, tú mexicano.
Carne asada sin bell pepper.
Sin bell pepper.
Carne guisada sin bell pepper?
Sin bell pepper.
So I got a, what do you call it? Ese no come vegetables. So I got a restaurant in Carrizo Springs. It's called La Barbacoa. We do barbacoa, barbecue, stuff like that, right? So usually we'll take off and I said, you want some tacos? So I picked him up some tacos. And we had been talking about him getting a gun, and this is a whole different conversation. Maybe we don't need to share that here, but we were talking y dijo, cuando agarre una gun, tú vas a ser el primero que me voy a chingar. Me dijo a mí. I don't know who we're getting into, but when I get my gun, tú vas a ser el primero que me voy a chingar. Right? So anyway, right after that, he starts eating the taco, and I got it from my restaurant. It had bell pepper in it. He goes, oh, wow, what's this, man? Are you trying to kill me, bro? Trying to kill me? I don't eat this shit. Right? So la sacó el bell pepper. Ya menos me chingaste.
So no vegetables?
No vegetables.
Wow. So you make barbacoa on the weekends or every day?
Thursday to Sunday. Smoked barbacoa and
smoked barbacoa. Well,
Carrizo Springs.
Benny, we got two things before we let you go tonight. If you know one thing about Bumper Gomez and barbacoa, what is it?
Barbacoa with pickles.
My dog right here. Have you ever had it?
I like it too, yeah.
People think I'm crazy, bro.
It's good, bro.
Yeah. Is it good or no?
It's good. Yeah.
It's different, right? I mean, I can't eat it without pickles. Like I can, but it just I love it, man. I want to make a shirt. Barbacoas con pickles.
Con pickles y big red.
Con un big red.
Let us know. Un saludo a Boteos también. They take care of our shirts. It's a Boteo también. El camarada Mike. He's got his spot too. We get shirts. You ever need shirts? Let us know.
Like he does screen printing shirts.
Screen printing. Y lo Michael Bullpen Sports does what do they call it?
The print. What do you call it? Print.
Dry fit.
I mean,
like where they do the whole material, right? And it has the whole
sublimation.
thing. A sublimation. That's
we
what
got buddies
it's called.
over there that take care of us with shirts.
Well, this is the second week in a row that we have an accordionist on the show, right? The second week of the new year of 2025, and we're starting something new. And since you have an accordion, you have a microphone, we're going to put you on the spot. We're going to give you 4 songs. I'm going to give you, not songs, 4 artists. And we got to see if you can play a song from each one of those artists.
Okay.
You got it. You guys can back. You guys can back them up once he starts. Just little pieces. Not
Ramón con Cornelio. Hola Ramón con Eliseo. Hola Ramón. Let's try it.
You ready? We're gonna start off with a hard one.
Épale.
Los dos Gilbertos. Pesado.
Right? What's another pesado song? I know another pesado song. Y'all know that. It's been a long time, man.
I got you. Okay. All right.
That one was before I had ADHD. La sabía.
You knew it?
Yeah. No me lo topé en la pastilla ahora, so. Another one.
Easy for you. Intocable.
¿Qué estamos tocando ya? La mentira.
Forgot it, bro.
That's it.
Your last one.
Hey, send us a list of the ones you want to say.
The last one. The one and only. Ramon Ayala. Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard music all over the place by our good friends, Los Kamaradas Del Norte from Crystal City. It's been a heck of a night here on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday to have these guys on the show. And I really hope that whoever watched tonight, again, I say it, week in and week out, if you guys go to clubs or you got friends that own clubs, you got stuff coming up, hit these guys up. Hey, man, I heard these guys on the show. I don't give a shit if you say Bumpers Wacky Wednesday or not, but you heard them on the show. You thought they were the greatest things in sliced bread. Bring them to an event near you, man. Go out there and tell people, like, hey, man, there's this other group. Hey, no offense to a group, but if they play there twice a month, like, shit, I want to hear something new, right? Bring somebody new in here. We want to check it out. Los Kamaradas del Norte. Los Kamaradas del Norte with the K, right? Los Kamaradas del Norte. Benny, y'all have anything here coming up here real quick soon? Are you going to guys be playing anywhere?
We'll be in Pearson.
Eagle Pass the 18th.
Church's barbecue, or you're in Eagle Pass. Church's barbecue will be there for his birthday on the 18th. A little after that, we're in Pearsall the weekend.
At the full moon, yeah.
At the full moon.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So make sure you guys go out there and show them some love, man. And again, I would love for my people here in San Antonio and Houston, to the Rudy Lopez's, to the Jim Lunas, to all the guys in West Texas, like, hey, man, if you guys are looking for a band, this band is hot right now. And again, you just heard a little bit of the Ramon Ayala medley they just did, but they play these cumbias that are just off the freaking chain. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, first of all, man, I want to thank you guys for making the trip here to be with us on Wacky Wednesday, man. I look forward to having you guys again. I really do. I really hope, you guys hear, like, it gives you the show gives you a little push. Maybe you get a couple of phone calls. How can we get a hold of you?
We're también on Facebook. All the social media platforms, our phone numbers on there. Or it's 512-201-5354. That's the number.
One more time, real slow.
512-201-5354.
That's what I'm talking about.
Solamente 4,500 por hora en pesos.
No, man, hit them up, man. I really enjoyed these guys. I really did. I agree with everybody here in the beginning of the show that was just, hitting us up. It's awesome. Man, bro, how the Lord works, dude. I'll show you guys after this. I just got a message that you guys want to go to Del Rio. So,
what did it say?
If you guys want to go to Del Rio, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it after.
Está bien feo el accordion. Put him in back.
You know what? I want to end the show with something you guys are playing right now that belongs to Los Camaradas right now. I know for a fact on Hot Tejano, they've been playing the shit out of Los Camaradas del Norte.
Yeah, un saludo a Hot Tejano también, camarada César Sánchez, Duvalde, and all them, Andrew Pulido, all those guys.
Yeah, and they've been spinning. I mean, I'm talking, I probably, and as much as I listen to them, I hear you at least 3 or 4 times in a good 4.5 hour, 5 hour span.
That's awesome.
So that's good. That's good. And so all the DJs, man, go out there, Los Camaradas del Norte. You can find their music online, right? It's on Apple Music. It's on Spotify. It's on all that stuff. Make sure you guys spin and let people know, man. Hey, they might know the cumbia. It might be a cover, right? But you're doing it your estilo, your style. So again, Los Camaradas del Norte. We're gonna end the show with these guys. ¿A cuál?
Llórame mujer, una cumbia.
Okay.
That little groovy one. Esta we recorded a long time ago, almost 6 months ago.
But Benny, thank you, man. I appreciate you guys. A todos, man. Thank you guys for making the trip.
Appreciate it.
And again, I can't give a big hug. He doesn't like being on camera, but the guy that makes it all happen, that runs every single thing, that shows up early. I mean, I told him we need to do a vlog here of when we set up and stuff.
Yeah.
Of what it takes to do the show, but.
Well, I said we're gonna get him a shirt. He said #production.
Production
daddy.
But Eddie, thank you so much for what you do for Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. We greatly appreciate it. If you guys see him out there, I'm always next to him. If it's not Laura, it's me. Just to throw that out there. Show him some love, man, because he does put in a lot of work and he loves our genre and our cultura just as much as I do. And it's a pleasure having him in on our team here with Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. So, Bene, Los Camaradas del Norte, gracias, bro. Thank you.
Thank you.
Llórame, mujer, y llórame. Haz que me lastime el alma. Llórame, mujer, y llórame. Haz que me lastime el alma. Y ya no quiero más amor. Acaba tú con mi corazón. Ya no quiero más amor. Acaba tú con mi corazón. Porque ya te vas. Porque ya te vas. Ya no te veré. Ya no te veré. Y me dejarás. Y me dejarás. Herido y sin fe. Herido y sin fe. Ya no quiero más amor. Acaba tú con mi corazón. Ya no quiero más amor. Acaba tú con mi corazón. Vámonos.
Hell yeah. We'll see you guys next week right here on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. From me, Los Camaradas del Norte. We'll see you guys soon. Eddie, the producer, Don't forget Friday. Hook 'em, baby.
Yo soy el campanero, soy de la costa norte de Colombia y en todo el mundo entero ando tocando mi cumbia sabrosa. Yo soy el campanero, soy de la costa norte de Colombia y en todo el mundo entero ando tocando mi cumbia sabrosa. Y la gente baila con mi esmero cuando bien entrina de mis notas. En el baile todo se
Hola, yo soy Luis. Soy Joey. Y somos el grupo Loca Pasión. And keep watching Bumpers Wacky